Welcome back to Factorio Seablock TSM. Okay, first up, what I want to talk about is, let's quickly resume. So, the first thing is this station here that orders the multiple, the hydrogen and the oxygen. What I believe is happening is that we are getting... well, there's two ways that TSM can order trains, basically. It can either pick a train that's just already waiting, or it will, like this one is one of the ones that was already waiting, or as a train returns here, it checks here and sees that there's a need, and then it provides the train directly. Now, it used to be that this way would not result in a check to see if the condition at the publisher was still active. Now I've added a check so that it will actually confirm. So you may get a situation where a train arrives and it will go away from here without actually sending a train now, which you wouldn't before. I think that will resolve the issue, and we're about to find out if it will, because we have a hydrogen train unloading. We're ordering both those items from down here. See, they're both active, waiting for trains. We have an oxygen train somewhere. I think that's that's a mineral. I think this is the oxygen train. Yes, that's the oxygen train. It's going back to empty. It actually finished prior to the hydrogen, so the oxygen will come in here first, and then that will set off directly to the charcoal, and then this one here is the hydrogen. It hasn't been assigned a path, because if you note down here, it's no longer active. It's no longer in here either, as you could have seen before. It was waiting for the hydrogen train. It's not waiting for it anymore. Here comes the oxygen one. The oxygen will fill up fairly quickly. The hydrogen is this one here, I think. That's the hydrogen. It's just sitting there. There's nothing in there. And hydrogen has just been issued a request because the oxygen has left. It's now switched over to the hydrogen, and we don't need these things anymore, and this stop is fixed. It was actually a fix in TSM to make it work the way it's supposed to. So there we go. We've got that sorted out. And just before I forget, I actually don't have my headphones plugged in, so you might be getting sound from behind the computer, which is not what I want. So let me just do this quickly. And that's much better. So yeah, that stop's been fixed. Right, let's get back to the plan then. The plan is to try and resuscitate a few things. First of all, I think what I decided between times to do is to come back to this area that we were working on in the last episode for the processing of the excess geodes into mineral catalyst, and we will extend it, I think, because it's simply nowhere near enough at the moment. And I won't try to create gems here. I will just have a few of these, or two of these actually. So that would mean I would need... do I have this particular blueprint? That's very close to what it is. Really, I'll get rid of one of those. I don't need it. And we will take that much, say. And basically I want it to Guess I want it to go there. Bots on. You can change. You're not going to be doing that. You are going to do that. Which means we won't need that. You can go that way. We won't need this. I think that means I'm out of tech. Yes. Whatever that one enables us to do, I guess we probably want it. Flying cargo unit and combined memory cells. Flying cargo unit, universal. So we're going to need titanium. Oh, and lubricant. I don't mind that we're going to use some lubricant up. That's handy. Titanium, processing unit, cobalt steel, gilded copper wire, solder, integrated electronics. Yes. All right, so that's purple science. Let's start learning purple science. I don't really know if I need armored fluid wagon. That one's a bit of a waste. Modules 2. Okay, let's do that one as well. Not quite sure what some of these are going to be for. Fluid wagon. Oh, that's armored fluid wagon. Fluid wagon 3 might be useful. Steel axe 4. It's not so much the steel axe, but the tool belt that I'd really like. Low density structure research. We need to do that sometime. Sniper turrets 2. Stronger explosives. Plasma turrets 4. Just in case we get into trouble. We can't exactly do much with that, but doing a little bit of military research doesn't hurt. And I see, we're very quickly getting into where we need the purple science as well. So I guess we may as well go back to just filling out everything then that we haven't already. I need 2 assembly machine 2s. How much material have you got? 2.1k. Good grief. Do I not have... Oh, I probably don't have any more of these. So ideally I'd get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the ore crusher 2s. And probably some steel chests. Okay, that'll do. Let's get the ore crusher 2s. Might even just order them this way. Make sure we get them. So we obviously need a process for titanium in the very near future. I guess we were expecting that. Plus these points out here. Looks like I'm getting a lot of stuff very shortly. I probably should get a little bit more belt while I'm around here as well. You getting filled out? Ore crusher 2. Probably don't need those ones. Go, ore crusher 2s. How's energy, actually, while I think about it? Pretty good. Most of it coming from the steam engines. Okay, belts. And I do want to extend my belts a little bit as well. Let's get another 100 of you. Okay, that should do. Okay, so fill in those ones as well. Blue and purple. And we need some more. What have I got? What are these? Just, oh, they're fast stack inserters. Alright, fast stack inserters. And 2 of them should be near. And we need some power down there. And down there. We need some more steel, which we just don't have. Alright, I'll grab some steel. Not far away. Oh, we're only at 140. Okay. Quite sure how many more of those I needed. I know there's one required over here. There we go. Oh, and there's one over there as well. 2 over there. Whatever reason, they're only unloading green at the moment. And you are not connected, which is why this is not running. Is it possible for you to reach all the way up there? Yes, it is. So that means we don't need the slot. What are these? Fast stack? Oh, one of them's a fast stack. Why aren't they all fast? Maybe I need 1 fast stack and 1 normal. Something like that. And you need filter frames, okay. And coal. Basic transport belt, okay. Oh, these things are not connected. Mind you, what do you need to connect to? Nothing. The sulfuric wastewater does need to connect to something, though. Okay, why can't you process at this point? And why can't you process? Oh, because you're not getting any purified water in. Right, that's a fairly reasonable reason. Okay. Let's let's see if we can place one here. Does it go? No, it doesn't go about. Much better. Oh, and now we're starting to get red as well. Fantastic. And probably means you're starting to get some capacity, yes. You can order more. And this one's filling up quite fast, I would think. Okay, fantastic. Right, next part of the plan is we need to extend these into the neighbouring territory. And I threw away my stamp that I was using originally from the looks of things. I've been constantly wiping them. And they're not stored anywhere, so I don't know what happened to all my blueprints, but yeah, whatever. We don't have it, so I need to make a new one. Where is an example that's pretty much what we want? The inside of this actually doesn't look too bad. It doesn't have these wires going around. Oh, and I've lost a whole lot there, so it's not great. Maybe if I fill this one out completely, I could then perhaps use it as my new kind of master, and then we'll come over here and we'll lay down some new. I only really need one new one. Basically, where the aluminium comes in, which is... Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, that's right. We have this shut off because copper. There's plenty copper and it keeps going. So I have this little switch here. I remember putting that in now. So it won't let the specialized copper process happen if there is enough copper. It'll just do this iron and copper one, which will still boost copper because we're needing a lot of copper, but it'll be doing that for the iron. That should mean that, well, we've got enough iron, so it's not an issue at the moment, and we actually have enough copper. Because I'm guessing we're out of aluminium. Correct. That's why we need to do this other process. All right. Fix this one with a radar. What's the easiest way to get there? otherwise take this one, but I guess I don't really want to do that. Turn my bots off. I want to get rid of some of these things that want to keep having my bots fly off and do silly things. So I think it was this one, wasn't it? All right. Yes, this bit. Oh, I've only got big electric pole 2s. That's slightly problematic. I'd like to get some big electric pole 1s. They're cheaper and they're what we spec'd this whole thing on. Run down here again. Maybe I can take my train back. There we go. Actually used the train that much of late. Oops. Now, I want you to go... probably around... the train Mark II, locomotive Mark II that we have. This is where it's supposed to go. Now, if I do recall correctly, I think I wanted a radar in this slot. Radar, let's do 2s. We can actually do 3s, but 2s are a lot cheaper without the red circuits. Okay, let's turn those bots off for a second. Whatever this is, I don't want it. Bots back on. Now, that is basically our original pattern that we laid down. Oh, no, it's not. This one has not been completed properly. That would be proper. Okay, let's get a blueprint of this then. Basically from about there to there. We want tiles. Don't want train fuel. I definitely don't want that one. That should do. Create blueprint. And what I might do is call this sand. Say sand maybe with a rail track. That's kind of our basic model. This guy, and we probably don't really want this here. Although, probably just about every single time we put this pattern down, we're going to want to fill in a spot round about here, so maybe it's not such a bad thing to have that. Whoops, there were some other bits that I definitely didn't want in there as well. You overshoot slightly there. There we go, that's better. It's a lot better. All right. So, we need to get to... I think we need to get out here. Let's try getting to there. Okay. So is this the one that... Yes, this is where we make aluminium. Sometimes when these trains can sort out their act, this isn't going to work, is it? Oh, we can't wait for this one to do that. How about time passed? I'll do that. Probably means I need it here as well. Okay. Oh dear. Stop. Stop, stop. And our model. Okay, so we need you to go in like so. We're going to have no means of getting out there unless we also lay down a complementary section in that area. Okay. Now, what I need to do is yet. Well, what are you? Giant worm? Big worms? So we need to be a little bit wary of that. So I really want track to be placed here fairly quickly so I can get my train out of all the other trains' way. Come on, this stuff, guys. Oops. Right. Slightly fortunate if it's not going to do this properly. I can see some plasma turret action in the near future. Where is my plasma turret? That's it there. Guys, get back here. Off. All right. Why can I not lay you here? I think I need a little bit more space. Now, that seemed to be fairly effective medicine. Oh. Okay. What are you? You are a giant worm as well. And you can reach there. Okay. have to add a little bit of territory here. Oh. Can't quite reach those further ones. I guess we'll have to put a little bit of landfill in front. No, that's not going to do it either. That, on the other hand, should do just nicely. Whoa! Look at the size of that collection. Alright, go to sleep. What about the slots? Can you reach them? Yep. Probably another shot. Good job. And we are out of landfill. Okay, well, there's many places I can get landfill. So I may get it from one of the non-normal ones. Probably should turn these guys back on. Probably should do this one as well, but let's go to here. Oh, we can't. Because we're supposed to be going in the other direction. Now we can get. So, non-standard supply. We have 11k there, 9.8k there. I probably need to make some more room, actually. But we can take 3k out of that lot. We have another collection over here. It's only 1k, so those don't build up nearly as quickly. Okay. Perhaps we should go to about here. Probably should get this one so that we can collect those goodies as well. Oh, and turn that off. Turn it back on. That bit there not get landfill when it was supposed to. That looks like we must have another piece just here that's missing. Okay. Whoops. Go that way. Fine, we're going that way now. Come on, guys. Back to action. We don't have much rail left either, do we? No, it's a bit of an issue. I have to fix these signals because they're probably not how I want them to be, but it's not the most important thing yet. Might actually, bots finish putting this landfill down and just restamp the image. Try that. Here around. Only the bots are a little bit better. Now, why am I doing this when I still have cells that I haven't done? Well, basically because I've got other intentions for those cells. Oh, are we out of rail altogether? We are. I get here? No. Oh, come on, back off. One of you has to back off. You. Back off. How much aluminium ore do we have here? 6.4, so it's not even close. So basically what I want to do is this sort of thing, but for the aluminium, which is, yeah, it uses crystal catalyst, not this one that you can just make. And I want to build that here, I think. It's like the... Yeah, it's kind of build it where the related parties are, sort of thing. I should really extend this into here. I am expecting to need a few more lanes though, so that's sort of why I have hesitated till now. Train track. I think that's in the... Oh no, that is the right sort of chest. 200, hopefully that's enough. Alright. Well, of course we can't, because we are... Yeah, we need to, first of all, back up to there, then we can try and get to... Stay there. Looked right. I'll see fairly soon if it's not. Fortunately, these guys haven't progressed into something even worse than the behemoth worms yet. Never know what we're going to get out here though, do you? What are these things? Giants, so they're not too terrible. Behemoth. 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 Oh, we can kill behemoths easily enough. So everything I can see at the moment seems to be no worse than behemoth. Yeah. That's even assuming there is anything worse than a behemoth. Maybe we have already got the military machine that we need to deal with these guys. Still missing a piece right there. One of these guys has been tasked with placing this very spot. So we have to wait. This is basically exactly what... And then obviously we need to extend this so that it's two different things. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to other train in. No, it's not exactly what we want. It's more, this is what we want. We don't need these things. Need 1, 2. So, if I was to go copy... Suppose I want all of them. I've done copy too. Useless. Useless, useless, useless. Let's get a new blueprint or use one of these. Okay. Files. Now this is bigger than we need, so I might just get rid of some. Get this thing to finish. You get the general gist of it. I really just need to run up there with a big pattern of landfill, not this tiny one that I've got, but you know, this sort of thing, and hurriedly mark out our territory. That's it. Okay. I guess down here is probably the next best place for filling up with more landfill. It's close and convenient and all those good things. We can only fit 2,000 though. May have to deploy some elsewhere to get rid of it. Okay. That's it. That was 2,000. Well, guys, given the time, I think I will fill the rest of this out, probably off camera, and then next time we'll build our aluminium manufacturing area. At least it will start off as aluminium. So thanks for joining me. Look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye for now.